Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? Nice to see you. Everything appears to be working. Nice to see so many of you in already. Welcome along, welcome along. I'm just going to press a few buttons. Ham and eggs. Am I early? I think you posted that last night. So hi, Ham. Hope you're getting well, mate. Ethan, Jeff Marshall, thank you for joining as farm manager. Good evening, Welsh. Good evening, Rob. Jan. Randy, Parker, good to see you, buddy. Callum, Cranky, Christoph, Katz, Daniel. I'm going to start repeating people now. Iceberg, Mrs. Prof, lovely to see you. Danny, Rude Guy, Rian, nice to see you, mate. Alan, good evening, sir. Hope everybody's well. MTK, Sim Farmer, Terence Burton, Jake, nice to see you all. Thank you for coming along. Wow, we have sound. It's warm down there, Hamish. 26 degrees, no wind, brutal. Yeah, you want to come back north, mate? It was just a very pleasant, I don't know, 20 today. It was nice. Right, we've got a thing on. First and foremost, I have fixed my my view, we were getting some tearing in screen. I've been playing with stuff all week, and I finally think I've got a bit of a smoother view. And we're running in 4K. Obviously, it squashes it down to 2K for YouTube, but hopefully the picture is looking pretty good for you. It's pretty sharp for me, so hope it's good for you as well. Thank you, MTK. It is good fun putting that one together. Actually, this is how much I enjoy that. I've already put together the next one, edited it, it's all ready to go, and it's Wednesday night for Sunday. I know I'm not going to release it early because I haven't got time to do another one. So, this is my second love at the moment. I've really struggled to not play this. I was setting things up last night for the next episode, and I was just like, I just want to play it. So, there we go. We are going to put this mower on here. We're going to cut this. It's all grass tonight, I think. We have got a big session on the grass tonight, but I think it's going to be good fun. So we're going to put this on course play to do its thing. Hopefully, if we can find the field. It has detected the field. I'm going to give it 3 headlands. And then we're going to go to the clover field below it. Now, this field, 93, 92, and the clover field here. Let me just go and set this off and explain what we're doing here. Big shout out to Jan as well, who's knocked up a little bit of a course play. Sorry, auto drive course for me as well, which is going to come in handy later on. Let's fire that up and let that go. So we'll leave him doing his thing. If you caught the episode that I put out on Saturday... yes, that's exactly right, Jan. I can actually play rather than breaking my save. Now, if you remember the last episode, we cut this field. I'm going to... These all need tedding for hay. This one, and this one are going to be our hay fields. We're going to bale those. And then, if I go to the map quickly, so yeah, 93, 92 here, and 81, all going to get mowed, tedded, baled for hay. And then 76 here, this massive field here is grass. We are going to mow that, and that is going to go into the silage. Now, we're going to actually not cheat. We're not going to be... Well, you tell me, any of the Americans in, do you use pickup wagons like this? I'm going to use this for speed tonight, but I don't know if they're ever used over the pond. I know they're very popular in Europe, but I'm interested to know if you use them over the pond. Anyway, we're going to use those. We're going to use 2 mowers and 2 pickup wagons, because you can't run double pickup wagons against 1 mower. It messes it up. Oh, you can hear the dog in the background, yeah. That's everybody home. Dog always approves of my plan. You always use 4 wagons here in Tennessee. Okay, that's good to know, Rod. Good. Yes, those are nice wagons, actually. I got them from the mod hub. So, we've also got this beast. I did think we could pick stuff up, but we'll come back to that. That might be one. We've got a maize header for that as well, so future silage could come from that as well. Yeah, so he's running. I need to get a tedder and run that. That's the first thing. Good evening, DJ. How are you, buddy? You used pickup wagons in New York? Seen some of... Right, okay. So we are legit. We are still legit. That's good. So I am going to grab... I've got ourselves another new tractor as well, because... dual wheels on my chopper here to thunk it. Oh, I'm nothing but predictable. I've got us a slightly bigger versatile. Mostly for just more running around. So we'll TED to start with, because we need this as hay, and then we will windrow it back up again. Should have got a bigger TED really, but I think the fields that we're running now are going to be relatively small, these ones tonight, so we have got a big windrow though. Hang, what are you saying? You downloaded a mod where the chrono could have the trailer behind, so I put the one picked up grass behind it and it wouldn't pick up the grass. I heard something about no PT. Oh, interesting. So let's fold that. We are short on light. It's 6 PM in game at the moment already, so we could run out of light. We might be running a bit in the dark, or we might speed things up to tomorrow. I'm trying to actually remember, what am I on? Am I on 1 day seasons? 2 days, okay. So we're alright, we're good. This came out this week in the mod hub as well. Very nice. There's a bunch of Crone stuff came out this week. That's it. Just spit it on the road, FSG. That's a good job. Well done. So we'll get this in. I really need to update my textures. I really don't like the grey hay texture. I've been meaning to put Welsh Sims updated grass textures in for a long time now. Tedders. They might not be called tedders, but they are used. Or tenders. Damn, there are some tight spots on the production. Nathan Ward, is it chilly in Queensland, mate? Middle of the winter for you there, isn't it? Probably still warmer than Scotland in the summer. So my aim is to try and get all of this done by the end of the stream without going crazy and going mad over our allotted time. But I was gonna do the up and down rows first, but I'll just do a lap here. Tedders. Well, I believe so. I'm not sure if they're called tedders though, Daniel. But you want to turn your grass to let the air get through it so it can dry. May have overdone it with the tight spaces. Oof, that's roasty. Yeah, it's roasting down with you, Callum. France and Spain look like they're getting it serious at the moment. Even hotter over the weekend, isn't it? Do it, makes a massive difference. I will. I'll find some time. That and updating my home screen. 2 tips you've given and I haven't had a chance to apply either of them yet. Elder, good morning. How's it going in New Zealand? Nice to see you. Sorry, Electrified Studios, I missed your chat there before. My cosplay generation is so much faster than mine, lol. Yes, I've got a decent processor which helps. Is this a large farm? I see lots of mowers. Yes, it's going to be a large farm, and I just like buying stuff. I have the budget, although my budget is nearly out. Look, we've only got half a mil left, so hopefully we've got all the equipment we need. The only thing I don't have is a good planter. We've got a good mower, and we've got a good seeder, but not a good planter. So we do need. That's probably the last thing we need to invest in. After that, I think we're good. I think everything else is covered off. In the next 10 years, I reckon we'll see it. We'll see it sooner than that, I would expect. No chrome. I don't like the self-propelled chrome. I just find it a bit ugly. And that's the only reason I don't like playing with it that often. But those Viacon mowers, they've got a 10.5 meter working with, and they're really good. They're really good. Eric Anderson, nice to see you, mate. Happy Wednesday to you, mate. Sim Guy, how are you? I'm good. Slavomir, I hope I'm pronouncing that all right. Hello, hello. Patrick Hoffman as well. Lovely to see so many people in. We're up to 125 already. Great to have you all here. We were sitting over 300 last week, which is amazing for a Wednesday night. You must like this map as much as I do, because I haven't had numbers like that for a long time, so I appreciate it. I also want to say a big shout out to Thrustmaster for their continued support of the channel and sponsoring the stream every week. They've been great. Yes, if you could hit the like button, that definitely helps spread the word, lets other people see the channel as well, which is always very helpful. Just Charles, only going to be 110 here today. Oh, all right. No, I don't think Scotland's ever seen 110. We're getting through this pretty quickly, actually. I thought this was a bit small, but then I thought, well, why not? As soon as we can get this baled, we can we do a bit of loading as well, and we'll give this a whirl again. 110mm a day. Yeah. Finally, I haven't found any good Olivers, and I'm desperate to find a nice Oliver tractor, but no. I did see there was one on itch, but it looks like it's a bit of a mess. 110 in the common tongue is hot, Hamish, for us. That's about it. Yeah, 40. I'm loving the weather. Do you know what? I actually think the weather's been pretty good this year. We had a window of about 6 weeks in Scotland where literally it was sunny every day, which is unheard of. I think the whole of the UK was a bit like that. We had this high pressure over the country, and literally we had, I mean, it was still pretty cold. It was the end of April into May. It was still pretty cold in the evenings and the mornings, but other than that, it was really nice. Everything's better when the sun's shining. I know. That's the problem with living in the country where the weather's so bad, is that all you end up talking about is the weather. And then there's the farmers. All farmers talk about is the weather as well. No, but yeah, I think it was the same, wasn't it? I think there was this high pressure over Europe that just meant the weather was static for a really long time. Nathan, 9. Ooh. That's a balmy spring day for us. The herd, nice to see you. Right, we're nearly done in this field already. We'll quickly go and get the now I'm trying to work out. I might flip the smaller versatile onto this and set it up on courseplay in the other field, and I need to run the... No, I don't. I was going to say I need to run the windrower in here as a courseplay course, but I don't. We can drive that manually. What we're going to do is put our other 2 mowers on courseplay courses. I'm thinking aloud. I planned this. This is how much I'm enjoying this. I literally sat for an hour and planned what I was going to do tonight. Oh, Farmer Karen, you've discovered Surviving Wyoming, have you? So much fun putting that together. So much fun putting that together. And the herdsman's started well as well. People seem to be liking that. Start to inject a little bit more storyline into it now as we as we've established a few things, we'll just start to dial up the story a little bit more. Had a few negative comments about the AI characters being slightly traumatic and a bit scary for somebody, but in general, I think people quite like the characters. Wait for the Rastafarian character. At what point does that kind of slightly sneak into cultural appropriation or basically borderline racist? I need to be careful. Ah, very kind, folks. Alright. This shows how long it is since I've caught up with any Dagwin. Have I ever thought about using members for the voices? I have, Daniel. The reality is, the management of it, just the time to get it recorded, like working in with schedules and stuff like that, and quality of mics, and yeah, it's hard. All people need to get a thicker skin. I'm here for the farm. Exactly right. And also, if it's not for you, just change to another video. It's not like you kind of press ganged into watching vids that you don't want to watch on YouTube. The whole joy of it is you press the button and go watch something else, right? But there you go. Sometimes it doesn't matter what you do. Somebody's going to get upset. Plus you want royalties. Yeah. No man, you got a problem with the Load King Super Bees. It's got two bins. The one is offloading, the second one will press the U button. And it will switch to the second hopper, mate. So another news, I cut the top off an IBC today, make it plungeable. Brilliant. You're going to go all Wim Hof on us. Fill it with ice. I did not say that, Welsh. I've now got a horse to pay for. That's what's taking all my money. I demand a refund. I only pay you in caps, Yos. No, this... Should have got a boat, would have been cheaper, yeah. Yeah. Fuel it to the max and it would still not cost as much as feeding a horse, but there you go. Did Yos get paid? I don't... Not by me. If he did, somebody's paid him, it wasn't me. Right. So we're going to chuck this in here now. I'm going to drop that off. Right, this is going to be a musical chairs. Service is rendered. Oh, don't, Cranky. Got everything crossed. It won't need. Well, I was like, oh, vets are expensive when they get ill. Turns out they're expensive when they're not ill. So, Asa, I've done a few already. Do you know what? I'm kind of waiting. The thing that's Farrier every 8 weeks. Yeah. That's the other one. I'm kind of waiting, so Asa, for... I'll come back to that. VCA to be released officially. Because I want to build that in, because I know so many people use that version of the dashboard. So livery fees. Yep. You might know where we're going as well, Hamish. Pentland House. Right next to the ski centre. Am I taking the horse to Austria? That's not... Jan's coming with me, if that's what you mean. He's about the size of a horse. Oh, I like that. A nice embossed FSG logo. No, but it's very close to that, Hamish. Driving like he's got a cooler full of bush light in that tractor cab. Right. Fire this up. Somewhere there. Bosh, bosh. Yes. Fieldwork setting. 2 headland. Generate fieldwork course. Back, back, back. First waypoint. Off you go. And then we'll drop this bad boy into field 3. Now, I've just realised I should have set the other mowers off, shouldn't I? That was silly of me. We'll maybe do that now. Before we start... In fact, we'll set this going in the clover field, although we're going to have to move our... We're going to have to move our lime wagon. I just want to make sure we've got enough space by the side of the planter there. Or cedar, should I say. Right, we're just going to go for this. We're just going to go for this. Hopefully he won't get caught there. Number of headlands. Let's go for 4 so we can turn around. Start working the... No, let's start working the headlands. I don't really care. We're gonna have to TED it all anyway. That'll do. Go. And oh, this is gonna take a while with this, isn't it? Go. Oh. Interesting. That mower doesn't work. Mustn't be ready for the clover. Right. Okay. We'll ignore that for now. We're not desperate for it anyway. We'll come back to that in a bit. Let's turn you off. Save wasting fuel. Sacrifice field for... I might do that. I have nowhere to put equipment. I've got a few sheds, but not enough sheds. So, can I? Yes, I'm going to cheat and go this way. Now, in hindsight, because our auto drive course is a work in progress, I've just added a simple loop in away from the farm. So, I could have run down here through this little dip, but we're actually going to go back over the road there. So let's get all of this unloaded, unfolded, unloaded, whatever you call it. Let's just check what our... We want to go for swathing. Is that us? Left, right, none. Full swath. Right, here we go again. Let's try and fire this up. It's going to be a bit courseplay heavy this episode. So Asa, I'm not running it yet. Stop that equipment in. Where's the fun in that? And we're going to go for a number of headlands. 2, which will be 4 because we're going multiple tools. Switching lanes, I'm going to leave that. Number of headlands 2. Start working on centre and headland. I'm just going to let it run. I always find it's easier to put the least amount of stuff into this as possible. And it seems to do me well. So that is left 1. That's good. First waypoint. Off you go. Interesting. Why are you not using the... Why is the front not mowing? And where is my swath? Is it there? There we go. B. That was odd, wasn't it? I have to watch that. Looks like it's going now. Yeah. Alright, we're good. Panic over. So we're going to copy that course. We are going to tab over to this bad boy. It's going to be right 1. Now this is going to go... We're going to have to put a... Because I want to use the auto drive course play thingy-majig after this. I need to have 1 pickup wagon connected to 1 mower. I could have just 1 mower, but that would have taken a fair bit of time, so at least by doing it this way we'll get a bit more done, and it should just run fully end to end. Right. Swath mode. Let's drop that front one down manually because that's what went wrong last time. First waypoint. Yes, he's raised up again now. That's interesting. I wonder if that was the problem. It was doing the opposite to what it was supposed to. Right, there we go. No, he isn't working that one, is he? That's interesting. Just go back to the John Deere here. He's missing big clumps of that, isn't he? It is what it is. We'll have to just... Either that or I think maybe the rent... Maybe I'm making a... As you can see, the loading of the textures is still a bit of an issue. Looks like it might be working a bit better now. Right, they're both doing their thing. Good. So, while they're doing that mowing, I am going to go back. Let's jump into our... Nope, wasn't you, was it? It was you. Hey, Abducted, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you again. I genuinely think now is almost the best time to start playing FS25. It's been a bit of a mess until now. Still don't think it's perfect, but it's a lot closer to being more like a finished game. Now let's get all this unfolded. I'm going to leave a lot on the ground here if we're not careful. That stop sign's going to be away very quickly, isn't it? There we go. We get some nice wide swaths here by doing this. Yeah. Stop sign sacrificed. I'm making it work hard now. All these swaths. All of this grass stuff. What is going on here with the bounce on that? Oh, it might be settling down now. There we go. Yeah! Swath sign, the stop signs. It's light aluminium. It'll go well. Rud guy, no worries, mate. See you later. Thanks for dropping in. It's getting pulled to the side here, this. Sitting quite right. Glad those poles don't have collisions on them. There we go. Shouldn't really be doing the outsides first. Doesn't make it particularly easy then. There we go. Right, as soon as this is done, we'll jump in the baler. We'll go for a bit. I don't know. There's actually not much fun for you guys, I don't think, watching working in the dark. So we might just bounce to the... We'll keep going until we get to a point where we're kind of definitely feeling like we can't see much more, and then we'll flip to the next morning. Need a good auto drive map for this. Well, Jan has been building one for me. There's a fair bit to do on it, but it's so far very slick. Wilson Farms, what's up? How to set up course play. If you search my channel, Wilson, I've got tutorials for beginners and experts. It's not Dirk yet, though, you are right. Animals get a recommended iron intake, yep. Stop signs are a vital part of any animal's diet. God, this thing's huge. Hopefully means we can get through this pretty quick. We're going to churn some bales out at speed with this, aren't we? That's what she said. Ba-dum-tsh. Don't we have to take a break when the dew settle? If only the game was that clever, Mr. D9. I mean, we can role play it if you want, but I think we'll just jump into it. I think one stop sign for every 10,000 litres, Welsh. You use the animal update that gives them... I will be, Carl. I haven't turned it on this one. I'm using it on my Herdsman series, and I will be turning it on this. I've already done a test. I had 200 cows in the big shed at the back, and it looked amazing. So that's where the mineral feed comes from. Something like that. Oh, it's a great mod, Colin. Absolutely brilliant mod. One of the cleverest mods I have seen in a long time. Just, I think it's one of the areas where Giants really haven't put a lot of focus is on animals. It's just far too easy. I think I said in my review video of it. If you load up a sheep, you could put 200 cows in a shed, load them up with food, you don't need to look at them for 6 months. That's wrong. That's wrong. Cows need feeding, if not daily, every second day, really. He'll enable a herding mod. Yeah, that's the only thing. It's The only way around at the moment, if you want to start with a huge raft of cows, is to buy the cows without the mod installed and then turn it on. Because they're all individual cows, every single cow that's in the dealer is an individual cow, so you can't just say, oh, I'll take 20 cows, please. I'm bouncing around a lot. It's almost like this is pulling the tractor. It's so strong. Zafiso! Hello, sir. How are you? That's why I'm looking forward to it, Carlton. You can actually have some fun and actually have some proper in-depth gameplay on animals. So that's what I'm doing on the herdsman series, is literally starting off with a bull and 2 cows, waiting for the best cows to come along, buying them, and hopefully creating, like you say, super cows. Hey Tim, I'm struggling to keep this in a straight line at best of times, so I'll just have to apologise and ignore it for now. I have got the wider swath pickup mod for the baler, so that might help us out. Wagyu steak on the menu, exactly. Funny, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Oh, there's Oz as well. Hello, mate. That's the ground deformation. If only it was. I don't think there's anything to do with it. I think it's, well, I suppose it is the... I think it's just riding over the grass, I think. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Patrick, if you, again, if you go to my channel, or maybe one of the mods will chuck it in here, I did a review video of it a while back. Tyres sinking into the grass. Realism is key. Hashtag realism is key. Right, there we go. I might send this to the other field and horseplay it. It looks like he's finished in there already. The mod is in the mod hub now. It's been released. Realism is too time consuming. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Oh look, there's another one. We got rid of that sign as well. I'm gonna feel this could be overkill. Why are you stopping? Stay there. This could be overkill for this field, but meh, whatever. The tiny little field. So yes, this could be amusing. But we're not going to stay and watch it. We are just going to pretend that it's all going to be good. So, we'll do this. I think just one headland will be fine here. Back, back, back. And first waypoint, and go. And we'll go and get this guy out of there. The AI thing's good though, because you end up being a farm manager rather than doing every task yourself. Because let's be honest, on a farm of this size, you would not be doing it on your own. Ooh. It might be beneficial if you were. You wouldn't crash into things. Right, I'm a little bit annoyed that this clover wouldn't cut. Now, why is that? Is that mower or is that horseplay? regardless, I think we've got enough on to not worry about that just yet. Let's go and see how those mowers are doing. We'll soon find out if this is not cutting that grass properly, won't we? Yeah, he's missing loads, isn't he? Either it's not catching up. So he's cutting everything. That John Deere's not doing a very good job at all, is he? But the mower's down. Interesting. See, it's lifted it. It's almost like it's not turned it on. Oh, maybe... I wonder if it's a... I think it's a map thing? Although it seems to be working fine with the case. I wonder if it's tractor related. He's dropped it down, but it's not powered up. You know what? There's going to be more than enough grass in this field anyway, so I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. We'll just run it without that. Cheers, Hamish. Sleep well, mate. Keep working hard, dude. Yeah, that's a bit annoying, but I think we'll just deal with it for now. But it's course play to Acer, so it's just doing what it's doing what this one would do, and this one's working. This one's activated it, but the other one hasn't. Let's see. Look, it's mowing there. That's fine, and it's switched on. It could be a visual glitch. See, that's totally fine. But then in other bits it's missing it. I don't know. Let's keep an eye on it for a sec. Let's see what happens. Lowering it. Fine. It's almost, look, on the turns, it's almost like one direction. It's not going, but it's down and it's switched on. It's just not almost recognising it. Look, it's not bouncing. Let's just stop it. Just odd, isn't it? It's just a bit odd. Nearest waypoint. And he's fine now. No, and then he's not again. So it starts and then stops. I is confused. Very odd. I'm going to trade it in. Hey, Crofter, how you doing? But weirdly, the case is working a treat. So what I might do then, as this is the right-hand course, when he's finished, we'll put the pickup wagon, the first pickup wagon on the right-hand course. We'll flip the case over. He'll do what the John Deere's done. See previous comment. Change it for a non-reverse drive tractor. What's a non-reverse drive tractor? I've used that John Deere loads of times and never had an issue with it. use of the lime in the last stream. It's this, the Trout River one. It's part of the DLC. Yeah, there's something very odd going on with it. It's kind of half doing it. Yeah, shed a bit of light on the subject. That's what I like to see. Right, I've got an idea. Let's just... I'm going to try something, which basically is... that. No, cut it for a little bit and then stop. John Deere's too high at the front. I don't think that's it. This isn't a reverse drive tractor, Mark. You can't turn this one round. This is a one-way only. Wait, that. Okay, lower the front down. Give that a go. I don't think that's going to be it though either. I think it's... That's interesting. It didn't drop it then. Oh, problems. It's the rubbish green tractor. When you use the turn both on button. Right. There we go. We'll go with manual. I'm just trying stuff now. See if something works. Nearest waypoint. Yeah, it does some, and then it doesn't do some. Although it seems to be better now. It seems to be working now. It's just weird that the case hasn't had any problems, isn't it? Need an orange tractor to get work done. An orange tractor? What orange tractor would we use? Don't say Kubota. Kubotas are for golf courses and gardens. See there, it stopped again. Weird, man. Right, we'll try it manually. I don't want to drive it manually, though. So the quick answer is, no, it doesn't. Oh, I wonder if it's that, I wonder if the front hitch on the John Deere's not right. I bet you that's it. It's too high up. I think the front hitch is too high. That's exactly what it is. So it's not catching the grass all the time. That's exactly what it is. It's too high. This hitch is too high for it. So what we'll do... Not that we're dramatic or anything, is we'll sell this straight away. See, that's having no issues at all. Because it's holding it lower. I think we swap this. Cannot tolerate that kind of thing. Not being dramatic. Well, hopefully we can do a trade-in. And his first job will be to go straight back and do this again. In fact, let's leave the mower here. Proper green time. If only I had a US fent. Every fent I've got at the moment has only got European stuff on it. What do we think? What should we buy? What should we treat ourselves to? I could get another case for ease. I mean, that would be the sensible option. Sell. 300,000, right. So what are our options? What have I got installed? Don't need anything old. We need something with a front hitch. I don't like the T8s. We've got a case Magnum. Bent 1100. We've only got the base game one. I thought I had the other one installed. But again, yeah, it doesn't let me do a US version of that. Another style. I wish I could. If it had... Oh, I've not got this area uninstalled, or I would... Oh, I can do a US version of this, actually. This is really going to eat my... Does it give me a front hitch? US, does it give me a front hitch? See, this is the problem with this one. It doesn't... The other one does give me a front hitch. This one doesn't. Boo. Yeah, Ford. Wait for some decent ones. ARX? Do we stick with the deer? Or is that sacrilege? $515K. Right, we're going for it. Only because the mowers were green. Little overkill. For grass. Not at all. Not at all. I just realised I'd reset my shop as well, so it's going to be all the way over here. So we'll reset him. There we go. Jay's Virtual Gaming, evening FSG, and hi to all in the chat. How are we? Kubota is the hardest working tractor in show business. I have pictures to prove it. As in, I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. Right, let's shed a bit of light on the subject. Ah, but that was a mod, Asa, so this will be a good test. If this doesn't work... Oh, I'm going to have to... Before I do anything, we're going for an update already. So I never realised this, but you don't need to register tractors in the US for the road. We have to in the UK. Do I want that? Yeah, we're going to go with US. Did I... I've ruined it. Oh no, I haven't. Oh, I remembered my course. I thought I'd deleted the Ford, sorry, the other John Deere without without saving the course, but I had. Right, here we go. First waypoint. We are the left tractor. Let's see what happens here. I have complete conviction that this will work. Look at that. No messing. Don't know what all the fuss was about. Lost loads of time though, because actually I think the other one has finished. So let's go and find him. Yeah, he's long gone. He's like in the first case versus John Deere. We have a winner. A clear winner. So now, here's the trick. First waypoint, right hand. This is where this... I've never tested this. I'm doing the thing where I test something live. I know, 285k. We need to start making some money. I'm sure some can magically appear back in the account if it all goes horribly wrong. So let's give this a go with the pickup wagon now. And see whether or not we can get two courses to work. It should work. It should work. A little bit of a lag there. I've got that auto save thing on actually. I haven't. Did you see that mod that came out the other day? Little script mod. You can auto save, so you don't have to go in. And it should save it every 15 minutes. I've not even spotted to see if it was saving. I think that might have been a save just then. There we go. Yeah, I definitely need to build a shed. Oh, it's a phenomenal map. Absolutely phenomenal. That's not what I meant to press. I meant to press that. There we go. So, let's see if I can remember how to do this. I can't even remember which version of auto drive course I need to do. So if I do this, actually line it up would be half the battle. And then we go... Oh, silage additive. Just going to add this because it's easier to do that. Right, here we go. It is time. I think it is load at pickup wagon 2, tip at fermenting silo unload, and it is grass. And then course plate needs to be the one we're on. Switch that on. No, don't need to switch that on. Yes, I do need to switch that on. Let's see what happens here, shall we? This could be brilliant or a disaster. I think that's the right course. I think that is the right course. Let's find out. Need to move that trailer too. Thank you, Cranky. It's hilarious. Did the tutorial 3 months ago. Can't remember for the life of me what it was. Good evening, Cher. I think they're basically just grass, but with a different texture over them. They'll do exactly the same thing. The auto drive, it is built into the game, but not very well. So this is a mod. Right, here we go. Moment of truth. If he goes to this second, yes, let's go. Look at that. This is one of the, I think, most foolproof auto driving courseplay things. Foolproof. It works, seems to work really quickly every time. I can Welsh, yeah, I am maxed on everything. I'm 4K and in fact I can show you now while that's running. Most of them, so 4K and then I am Bosch. They're adjusted to 400% in the game XML. It's pretty much whacked everything to the masses. Everything's cranked to, I think light quality's down from ultra. That's all. Pretty much everything else is the same. I've got the DLSS on max quality. Just gives me a few extra frames. Sharpness size. Sometimes I used to bump that up to 1.2, but actually I don't really see much of a difference in 4K. So I'll do some screenshots and put them on the Discord afterwards. So Asa, do I have a full... no, Jan, one of my admins, is building one, so it's a bit of a work in progress at the moment. So far so good though. So far so good. So the next... Oh, here's what I could do. So he's running at 11 miles an hour. What's the John Deere running at? If he's running at faster than 11, I'm going to use the other Versatile on the other tractor, I think. As long as he doesn't catch him, we should be alright. And he shouldn't, because he's got to go and deliver to the farm and stuff as well, hasn't he? Yeah, he's doing 14 there. Right, so, in fact, I need to grab the course, that's the only thing I need to do. I can't copy it while I'm... Get him on a straight and then I'll... So there we go, tank is full on AI Worker J, and look, he's pulling out the feed. Can you see him in the distance there? Just over there in the distance, he's turning around, let's just jump back to him actually. Oh, there he is, he's full, so he'll turn around now. You can see where he got up to, and he hopefully should go back to that point in the end. It's already copied, I think you might be right, Kraut, that's exactly what I was thinking. He's re-wanting it though. Back to the yard. Hey Raznak, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. That Kenneth, nice to see you. Look at that, 400 horsepower tractor. And it's struggling on the hill. How about that? We're going to watch this go to the end, because once you've done one and you're happy with it, I think we should be looking good after that. Come on. Come on, my pretty. There you go, over the hill. We're going to end up clashing with the John Deere, aren't we? I think we might get a bit of a head start here. Even if Paul, well, morning Paul. How are you, mate? There we go. Are we all okay with this being in the dark, by the way? I will skip forward in a minute. I just want to... Once we've got this first one running, now he should just hopefully loop round. I'll show you what I did here. So we've got... But they avoid clashing with each other. I've got 2 loops. Pickup wagon 1 and pickup wagon 2. We're on 2 at the moment. But when the other one comes in, it means it can park up and move without hopefully interfering with each other. There we go. You know when it works, when he flips to his normal headlights. So that's him on his course now. We are laughing. So... with that in mind, let's go and get this bad boy. We're going to bale this as well. We'll do that in the morning. The light is good on this, look. Sun. Moon. Beautiful. Oh, creepy school bus. No kids on it. Paul's still in bed. Good for you, man. What time is it for you? It's early, isn't it? A little bit of light flicker on the versatile there. Now somewhere... Is he tipping already? He's going to come through here, so I need to be careful I don't get in his way. But yeah, there he is. There he is, unloaded. Yeah. So if I go to here, fermenting silo, there we go, 56,000 of 1,000,000 litres in, 7 AM. Hey Welsh, congratulations man, that is a milestone. I remember my first 1,000 view video. It's a pretty special one, that. So, good job, mate. And if you're not, guys, definitely go check out Welsh. He's doing some good stuff. We've all been there. I can remember those days fondly when you just start out. And those little milestones just mean so much. Right, here we go again. Pickup wagon 1. Not going to unload at the dealership. Not yet, anyway. We're going to silo unload, and it is grass, so that's that. Turn that on. Let's just... see, it's not letting me... Oh, what happened then? That was odd, wasn't it? Why won't it let me copy that course? I'm just going to stop you there. Let me stop you there. Copy course, temporary course, what? Why isn't it letting me paste it now? You know what, I'm gonna save it. Field 76. Field 76. There we go. Save course. Dual mower. back. Don't need to do anything there. That. There we go. And back to our... I'm kind of just concentrating loads now. And not checking the chat. So, I'll be back there in a sec. Mr. Junt, nice to see you, my friend. How the devil are you? That's odd. Why is it not letting me do that? Because I had a course attached to it. That's why. And that somebody probably put that in the chat ages ago. And Squatch, thank you. Hashtag read the chat. I'm doing well, John, mate. I am doing very well indeed. It's the wrong course now, isn't it? No course. We'll load a course now because we've saved it as well. Load course. And this one will be left, won't it? Yeah, there we go. First waypoint, everything looking good. Pick up wagon 1, go. Right, let's watch this. Virtual Farming Life, nice to see you as well. Nightlight being turned on, yeah. Good old, the white light in the sky. The moon is brighter than the sun. I think we're going to run out of space in this silo. I think there's more than 1 million litres of grass on this field. James McCulloch, how are you? Nice to see you. Look at the combines eagerly waiting there for the corn to be ready as well. Right, we'll just check that this flips, and then I think we just leave it to it and it'll just do its thing. You're extremely curious how you integrate AI into your vids. Basically, a lot of research at work has been very helpful for it, to be honest. Yeah, we've been developing a few tools for clients, and the benefit of that is that I learned stuff that I can then plug into the game. It's interesting stuff, though. I'm quite... Oh, I've not... Bosh. Chris. Extra cookies for you, mate. Thank you. Yeah, we've built these facial recognition models, and I thought just one day, I was like, do I see if it would pick up the facial features in FS25? And it does. But interestingly, it doesn't do it in FS19, in FS22, because they're not sharp enough. They're too blurry, too low res. Face is creeping me out, to be honest. Yeah, a few people have said that. Thing is, you've got to... Any of you've got a channel or are doing the channel thing, you have to keep reinventing yourself, because the stuff that you do, pretty quickly, people copy it. So you're then like, right, what do I do next? It's a bit different. What do I do next? It's a bit different. Kind of staying ahead of the crowd. Because yeah, like at the end of the day, it's all external, John. Yeah. So I'll take the video footage and drop it into this AI tool, and it scans the face, maps the face. Then I either record my voice or drop an AI voice over the top of it, and it lip syncs it. How it does it, it just boggles my mind a little bit. Tried getting Judith Plains from Itch site, but not finding it. Can you PM it's actually, there's a link in this, I think there's a link in the description for this vid. Tank is full, so you should now leave. Thank you. Oh, there you go. Even better. That too virtual, yes. Yeah. Oggs and I talk about this all the time. Actually, sometimes just being a decent person and people watch you for you, right? That goes a long way. And also, I think there's something about doing stuff original rather than... I think the copying thing is... If you're just copying somebody else that's doing it, you're just always going to be somebody that copies somebody else. If you come up with fresh, original ideas, I think it's... like Munchies is doing all his FarmSim songs at the moment. That's brilliant. I've never seen that been done before. Really clever stuff. Just different. So you've got to... Yeah, you've got to kind of flex the muscles a bit. Work out what you can do differently. Equally, just stream and have fun. I'm stunned that these massive 400 whatever litre, 400 horsepower plus tractors. Oh, right, it's 365. This one can't pull out. Although 56,000 litres, that's a lot of grass in a trailer, right? And it's a good excuse to learn new things. Exactly, Oz. Yeah. Keep teaching yourself new stuff. Right. I am now going to skip forward to the morning, just because, although nights are beautiful now, aren't they? Look at that. How nice is that? You can actually see what you're doing now at night. That's one of... We criticised Giants quite a lot, but one thing they did nail was nighttime work in FS25. It was impossible in 22. You just couldn't see anything. This feels like nighttime, or certainly good enough that you can keep working if you want to. I mean, extending the light. There we go. Do I still play on 22? No, Sim Guy, just no time. More than anything. And actually, I don't think I need to now. There was a time when I did think maybe I'll go back. But I think we've pretty much got the majority of the mods that we need for 20. If we had manual attach, I'd be pretty happy. Vehicle headlights don't shine far enough, though. This is... I've got the extended light mod now. There we go. It is nice at night, though, isn't it? Yeah, and heading off to bed soon. Are we using the Cheeky Badger server for Montana? Yeah, why not, Jan? Why not? Just make a save. Save of the games, the game save. So we've got a backup if we ever want to switch it back on. But invariably, we never turn them back on, do we? Once we're done, we're done. Look, and there's the case going the other way. So we've got a little bit of a rhythm going here. This is the frustration now. You couldn't really have more than 2 running because it has to match the mower course, but there we go. It's still going to work pretty well. Let's zip forward. Okay, maybe not at 5,000. Go. 7 AM. AI worker F has completed their task. Is that the mower then done already? That's good. That's the case. Yep. Good. He didn't hang about then, did he? Right, let's get him back to extended light shadows. Yeah, it's a good one. Just makes it a little bit more realistic. Right, I think we can just leave these two pickup wagons now just to do their thing. And we'll go back to some baling and some loading. How are we doing for time, actually? 10:21. Alright, we're making progress. That was my aim. Oh, I might throw this into the clover field as well. See if this will cut in the clover field. Because that'll be the final one done then. Yeah, look, he's running down here to wherever he left off last time. I don't know where it'll be. Somewhere down here there'll be a chunk of grass that he picked up to. I think it's there, isn't it? Anyway. Not my problem, they're doing their thing. Where will I use the clover? That will go... I think we'll bale that as well. Or we'll end up having too much grass. Otherwise. So, let's... unfold again. Power up again. Come on. Come on. One. He's going to cut this grass here to the side, isn't he? Okay, that's good. Cuts this. So, again, we'll fire this up. No. Fieldwork. 8RX. There we go. Fieldwork settings. 2 headlands. Look at that. No other settings than those two. Come out. First waypoint. There we go. Hopefully we'll get round the cedar at the top. That's my only slight concern. Oh yes, and the truck we have parked in the field, we should probably move that. It's a race. Is he going to lower it down before the mower gets here? He is. Yeah, definitely a shed going in this field. I'm going to clip a bit of this field and put a massive vehicle shed in, because we are fast running out of space for all of our vehicles. There we go. And he got past there nicely. Excellent. Right. What's next? Where's our baler? So many vehicles, I don't know where they are. Oh, he's all the way up here still. We've got to collect all these as well. Oh, I'd forgotten about them. Got the alfalfa and clover with the swather to gain the extra 20%. I think I'm not concerned, if I'm being honest, about... Oh. Oh. That's a bit awkward. Unload bales? Why can't I do that? Turn on baler, let's turn it on. That's what I wanted. Can I take that off, or is that a cloned bale until the other ones are done? Hello? Not that it matters. 200k in the bank, 300. What's wrong with that? I want to empty this bale out. Why can't I empty this bale out? Why are you not letting me do that? Fine. Whatever. Let's go and mow some, or bale some grass. Or hay, should I say. Ooh. Nearly hit the bridge then. There's some water down there. You know the story. Doing an argsy. How is it you don't appear to suffer from all the bugs and issues? What bugs and issues are left, Gavin? Because I did very much so suffer from all the bugs and issues to the point it drove me borderline insane. But actually, I think the last patch, other than textures still flashing in and out sometimes, I think we're in a much better position than we were in. Right, we're going to rattle through some bales at this rate. I think these swaths are pretty big. We need to get some planting done as well, soon as well. See these flickering, I mean, they load in now, but they don't, it's this constant kind of changing. It's like the resolution changes as you get closer to it. And as it goes further away, it kind of degrades. Force play and auto drive random routes being taken. Peripherals don't work. Keybinds. No, can't say I've had any of that. Oh, you're on PC. Keybinds could be clashing keybinds, so you've maybe got the same keybind for more than one thing. That can cause issues. Camera drift, that's not a game issue. That'll be a joystick or I don't know if you use a controller. You can get stick shift on a controller. Have you tried unplugging them all and replugging them as well? Interesting. You had issues with certain mods disabling key. Yeah, if they've got the same keybind, sometimes they can override the ones that are already there. So it'll kind of take priority because it's a new mod. It takes priority. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I've not had, definitely not peripheral wise. I have had no issues at all. But certainly loads of in-game bugs, but not with hardware for sure. Fields flashing, as in textures flashing. What graphics card are you running, Gavin? Because I've just upgraded my graphics card. There's apparently 8. If you want to run high res, you can't run it at. If you've got 8 gig of VRAM, it's not enough to handle the higher resolution stuff. It's definitely better than when we started. It's not good enough still, in my eyes. 3090, yeah, it should be fine then. What's that? 16 or 12 gig of VRAM. So you should have enough to not cause any issues. Interesting. I'm going to finish the stream off with some bale loading. That worked well last time, didn't it? I'm going to get cocky now and think it's going to work that well every time, but yeah, if I wanted to run at 4K, that was my problem. So if I bumped it up to 4K on my 3070, all my textures went blurry on tractors, and wheels became lower res and stuff like that. So it had been a good workhorse, that 3070, so it's gone to a better life upstairs. When I say upstairs, I mean my son's PC. It literally lasted 10 minutes out of my machine, and he wandered in and went, "Do you need that?" Yeah, 3070. That's so. My frustration is, we're talking here about a 3070, not an old card, way higher than the minimum spec. It should work fine. It should work fine. Yeah, it seems to be struggling. 6 hacks. Well, we know our limits, I think, or I know my limits. Definitely. And the reality is, I can run something like Assetto Corsa or iRacing or the new F1 game at 120, 140 FPS, zooming around at 200 miles an hour, with like the countryside flying by. It is buttery smooth, with no glitching of textures and things like that. Yet I can't drive 8 miles an hour without a swath texture appearing and disappearing. It's a bit frustrating. Oxy! Between things, time for a quick load. Good to see you, mate. You good? I need to catch up on your stream this morning, testing your own map. It's looking good, mate. It's looking good. Ali, I'm excited for the John Deere Gator mod coming to FS25. It's like a mini swap body lorry. It's just so boring during these mod waiting. I thought we had the Gator already. Rather, did Black Sheep not release their Gator? I could be wrong. Happy with how things went. Good. Glad to hear it, mate. Oh, that's a good map, that, Gavin. Really good map. North Friesland, 1.5 million litres of silage from Args on his farm was slightly astounding when we did it. Oh, see, I like these little slightly smaller fields. I was not thinking we would get all of this done in one episode. I think if we pushed on, we could. Only the clover field. We might not get that finished, but... Daniel, anyone had any issues, problem Giant said when trying to load in maps? No, but again, it's very power intensive. So, depending on your PC specs, you might Might be struggling to have enough grunt to run it. Frustrating when things don't just work, isn't it? No worries, Sim Guy. Thanks for hanging out, mate. Have a good one. .4 is okay. Oh yeah, check for an update. Yeah, catch you next time, mate. Have a good one. I'll get through these pretty quick as well. It's 18th. It's not long till FarmCon now. I think 2 weeks tomorrow I'll be jumping on a plane. Let's see what delights they've got to show us this year. I'm kind of hoping they'll do the first reveal of my Scottish map. I'm gonna keep calling it my Scottish map. Any idea why Autodrive Courseplay Combine and Collect kept going off in random directions and getting stuck on collisions every 20 minutes? No. Is that an Auger Wagon and Combine? So Combine on Courseplay, Auger Wagon on Autodrive? I have booked flights, Args, yes. I haven't booked a car yet. Coal sheds are in console testing, let's go! German translations will fail it. It's a default. Even if the German translations are right, they'll still fail it on German translations. There we go, there's our... Look, they're just running like clockwork. Like I said, they are some of the most consistent course... Oh! Versatile doing a little bit of a bumping over something. Hit the farm dog or something there. Yeah, that's weird. And collision, what's it colliding with? So here's the thing. Have you tried different auger wagons, different tractors and different combines? Because that used to be quite an annoying thing, that you could end up like an auger wagon maybe would. So if you're using modded ones, you pass that stage now. Well, yeah, so you think. Oh. I have an issue where the throttle control switch on my Logitech joystick controlling the map menu, when it's either all the way or all the way down, you can't get it to stop in the... Oh, interesting. Unbind it. Just unbind it, John. In the keybinds. That's probably the easiest thing to do. There we go. We are done. That's what you should have done last time, isn't it? And it didn't do it for whatever reason. Right. Let's roll you over to here. We're going to have to TED things. Let's keep you out of the way of our two forage wagons as well. So let's stick you in. Look at it, just abandoned kit everywhere. Mark, you said it was about... you said it was about 3 million... I think it's about 8 million quid worth of kit. There's literally stuff everywhere. Clover looking good, though. Bucked up. Hola, how are you, mate? Nice to see you. What's happening? I'm trying to remember what I'm going to do next. We are going to load some bales. That's what we're going to do. So I need my little versatile. I can't remember where I've put any of my stuff now. There it is. Field 7 on North Frisian. Oh. Could be a map thing as well. The collisions could be a map thing. Right, basically, the moment we've got, I think, we've got everything that we need to do in here to be able to get the cows in, either in the next vid or the next live stream. How are we doing with our pickup wagons, by the way? Yeah, they're both doing their thing down there still. Which is good. Let's just check the... I didn't need to get out, did I? Let's check the fermenting silo. 392,000 litres already. It's going to be touch and go whether or not we run out of space in that. Kept trying to cross ditches and got themselves... Is that because they're trying to turn out with the field? You could try lands or one of the other ones that keeps them within the field boundary. Because they'll just be trying to turn... Either that or put another headland or two in. So they can turn within the field boundary rather than having to go wider. That's an option. Let's leave this on a relatively flat part of the land. Where am I going? Here it is. Old Faithful. Good morning, Fiona. You can't find anywhere to connect the map in the binder. How do you pan around the map? Come on towards the middle and just try driving off in random direction. That is odd. You've been staring at that Thrustmaster farm stick in the corner of my screen for the whole episode, and now I'm actually going to use it. It's in the XML, there you go. Thank you, Parker. Let's check that is central, looks pretty good. Loving this bale loader, by the way. The suspense just increased. We'll go for the far ones. I can't be bothered moving the trail this time. We'll go for the far ones first. There we go. Right. Oh, I can't believe nearly 2 hours have passed. You have so much... This has given me so much fun. Still. This map. Properly, for the first time in a long time, I've sat and gone, oh, it's time to get back on the map. Let's make it level. There we go. Don't push you off. Come on. There we go. Nice. This is a live feed of Argsy's hand in New Zealand on the farm stick. This is why we can't see his stream at the same time, because he uses all his bandwidth to virtually run a farm stick from the other side of the world. I know, Fiona. It can only go one way from here, and it's not up. Does FarmSim it makes it massively easier. Trying to load bales with a mouse is borderline impossible. Now with a controller, I mean, Argsy's pretty dab hand with a controller for loading bales, but this is, yeah, once you get it set up how you like it, it's... You ever see them both in the same shot? But yeah, no, it definitely... It's natural. If you've ever driven a wheel loader or anything in real life, this is exactly how they're set up. Yeah, control's definitely easier. A mouse is beyond impossible. That is the last resort. It's so it's such an alien... I mean, you could learn it, don't get me wrong. Not impossible, but at the same time, it just doesn't feel natural. That's true, yeah. I forgot about that, Parker. It was pretty handy, wasn't he? T16000s and do that, yeah. T16000s were great. I had those until the farm stick came out. I had those. Whatever, Args. That would require... It's not even lip synced, it's AI. Whole thing's AI. I've been using that same tool I've been using for herdsmen. I'm actually in bed asleep. Never said any of these words. Oh, that was a lot higher up than I was expecting. There we go. Good day to you, Joe. How are you? Have a good night. Thanks for dropping in. Don't work too hard. Inside cat. That's the next level, is it? There we go. I think we'll go and get the ones from the other field as well. And then we have all the bits that we need. Concentration levels definitely go up. There's been a lot less talking. Oh, it's even neater than last time. Sophie, no worries. Thanks for hanging out. It is appreciated. As always, all of you. It's appreciated. I do enjoy hanging out with you on a Wednesday. The most enjoyment from this. I haven't finished yet. I know, tempting fate, right? No worries, Drums. Catch you later, mate. Gavin Schofield, is the way Bale collect and deliver on auto drive and or course play? Yeah, both. It's very similar to what we're doing with the forage wagons actually at the moment, but you would just put it in Bale collect mode, so it would drive to the field and then just whip around the field picking them up. As long as you've got an appropriate auto load trailer, should work just grand. There we go. Right. Is that all of them? Next field. Do I? Gonna have to check this, Chris. Convinced I got them all. Oh, so I do. Look at that. Can't see for looking. Can't see for looking. But then delivers the bale to storage. Yep. Especially if you've got an auto storage load point, like Argsy's Object Anywhere storage or something like that. 54 dunk. Welcome to the game that will sap your life, mate. To be honest, any of them. Once you're into the big tractors, they'll all pull the trailers to an extent. So pick your favourite colour or the one that you like the look of best. Just watch basically your horsepower is what you need to be checking. Check less so with trailers, but things like planters and seeders and implements that need power. Just make sure you match the horsepower of the tractor to the horsepower of the implement, or make sure you get a tractor that's got more horsepower than you need. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. That was pressing the accelerator, not the brake. A little bit of a gap there. We could fix that, but I'm not going to bother. Remember to latch them up so they don't fall off. Looking forward to one of my favourite things when we drive this over the storage as well. Greg, I've got 2 joysticks. I'm using just the one tonight because I'm loading, but I do have this one set up over here. See if I can. I've got this beauty, which I got, look, custom. Oh, now I've done it. No. This sometimes happens. It overheats. Deactivate, activate. It should come back now. I'm running out of cable. Go look. Thrustmaster gave me this custom FarmCon one. It's the original, it's not the Xbox one, this is a PC one. but it's white and green. It's very cool. I have things like throttle control, and then stuff for excavators and things like that on it. You've copied my bales. It's good, isn't it, Cranks? I was quite impressed with that. Usually I throw stuff. I spent a bit of time planning that one out, and I'm quite pleased with it. Do it, Nathan. It's one of the most rewarding things in game when you get it right. It's also one of the most frustrating things in the world when you can't quite get it right. Oh, and in the clover field. Thank you, Greg. That is much appreciated. Yeah, it's been fun setting this up, but one of the benefits of the channel getting a bit bigger is I've just kind of reinvested what I've made out of the channel back into the equipment and things like that. That's been the nice thing. Ah, the rest of my straw. This is wonky. I'm not happy with this, but it'll do because we're getting close to getting them all in. So there's enough space. Just gonna live with it, I think. There we go. You can do it either way around if you want. Italian, you can put the shed down first. But yeah, I agree with you, Cranky. If you put the shed down, you then know where to best place your storage. So you can be a bit more accurate with it. There we go. Big A! How's it going, man? Nice to see you. Chuck these on anywhere, to be honest, because this is our last three, and we've got that one rogue single, and then we are done with these. So, ooh. There we go. Get this last one over here. So what I think we'll do is that clover field that we've mowed, that'll obviously need to be tedded now. So we'll do that. Maybe do another vid on Saturday. Yeah, I need to do those as well, Cranks. I'm not going to do those tonight. We'll go and get those maybe another day. We'll let things run now. And just going to go rogue with this last one. Just chuck it on anyway. That'll do. There we go. Yeah, we've got a few more bales to pick up. We've got to ted that clover field. Get all of those bales done. Hopefully by then the auger wagons will have finished as well. We're going to have to get this through the yard now. In between them running up and down the road. They look like neither of them are there at the moment, so that's good. If we time this well, we can avoid them. There we go. Nobody's got stuck at all. That's a damn fine auto drive course, Jan. Thank you. I bet you're not far off, to be honest, Cranks. You're right. So here we go. Roll into here. And it's fun, this bit. Unlatch. Oh, slightly too far over. There we go. Hey, Cranky, did your bales go into the ground? Like mine here? To be honest, I could probably landscape this to get them to show, but I don't really want to. I can live with it. I can live with it. Right, let's turn that off. Yes, this needs to be tedded next time out. I think you're right. Thanks. Oh, have they bumped into each other? They've had a little incident. They've just clipped each other and slowed each other up here. And we're doing so well. Yeah, the case was heading back to unload, and they just clipped each other. Ah, they're both full. That's okay. How many have they got? Oh, they're crikey! Oh my god! 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. They have got loads left, and I guarantee you. Okay, half full, and yeah, I think we might be on for, what do you think? Headlands account for about half the field, so we could be right in the sweet spot of maybe 1 million litres off that one field. That's interesting, but I do think I'm going to have to go for a second fermenter. I do think I'm going to go for a second fermenter. We'll see. So yeah, straw bales. Turn this into hay as well, I think. We've got loads of straw. I'm not going to use straw for bedding. We'll just use that for food, so we may sell some of the other stuff. And yeah, next live stream, certainly we'll try and do a vid on Saturday. And we'll try and fill the field with the cows then. Because I think we've got enough. We would have enough silage if I'd turned it on. Absolute buffoon. Grass. Clover, corn. So we're not making anything because I'm going to turn them all on for the hell of it. I didn't turn on my production. That was stupid. But there we go. It won't take long. It won't take long. We'll skip forward and get things sorted. It's all good. It is all good. Right, everyone. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed that. That was good fun. And we got through a lot as well. We really do get through quite a lot in these episodes. With a bit of planning and some decent kit. So, thank you all. Hope you have a good rest of your week. No, I didn't, Cranky. That was my fault. Yes, have a great rest of your week. And we'll see you over the weekend for a bit more Herdsman and probably another episode of this. We'll see if we can fit it in. And yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out. That would be awesome and always helps. And yeah, we'll see you again next time. And we'll leave these guys running. Brilliant. Love it. Take care. Bye for now.